Okay, so now I've done my brows, my eyeshadow and my foundation, I'm going to move on to do the liquid liner. Now this bit is the bit that takes me blooming forever because you have to get it exactly right. I'm not going to exaggerate the flick too much today because I'm trying to do sort of, sorry I'm making this again, sort of more of a wearable look, so having a really crazy eyeliner is not exactly the best idea. Let me try and get close enough to the camera. Oh, it's going to look so unladylike. Okay. There you go. Right. And if you just watch, what I do is I start from the middle and I work my way out at first. Right. Now getting the point is the hardest bit. I'm literally going to sit with my eye like this. Just kind of try and get it quite straight across. Like that. Yeah, that's where I'm going to keep my flick. There we do. Sorry, I always cover my face without realising. And put it in as the hardest bit, so I want it to be quite pointy but not too. I've done quite a straight across, like if you look at me sitting properly, it's real straight across sort of one. I'll try and add a little bit of flip in there without going OTT. And just knock that over and blend it in like so. I'm actually going to take away some of that because I think it's too long for what I want. See, I told you I'd do it too exaggerated. Actually, I'm going to take the flick off. Just go around it. I hate doing it in one take. You see me doing my mistakes. Actually, back in. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. Yeah. And I'm going to quickly try and whiz and get the other one done so I don't run out of time on this video. No. Don't want it in 3 parts, do we? So I'm just going to quickly do this as quick as humanly possible. I get really annoyed. I can't see myself. Oh, that's bad. A lot of people find this sort of brush I'm using really hard to use because it's such a thin top. If you can see, it's a really thin top. I actually physically can't use the thick one. I just find it so much harder. Right, and that's the liner done. Oh look, the lights reflect now, so it looks like I've got like patches missing and stuff. Like you see on this, no, that eye, it's kind of reflecting funny. Anyway, again, like I said, I'll take a picture afterwards so you can kind of see it better. Okay, now I'll leave mascara to the end, I always do. To finish the eyes, I'm going to use a white eyeliner to line the bottom lid. Like that. Now I'm going to move on to my lipstick. Now I'm going to use one of the Barry M ones, but it's actually rubbed off on the bottom. I think this one's called like Baby Doll or something doll. I'll look it up. Now again, I'm not gonna go over the top. Oh bloody damn! That's clever of me, wasn't it? Use the one brush. Again, making loads of mistakes. Okay. I'm literally doing is getting it and just putting it on my brush like this. Because these are all my products, so I'm not going to be like, this is, you got to be a lot more hygienic when you work on clients and stuff, but when it's just on myself, it doesn't really matter. Okay, now lip colourways. I'm just going to take it. Around the bottom. This camera is not doing this colour justice. It is so bright. Now I've got, if you look, a really pointed lip, but I want to kind of make it softer, so I'm not going to exaggerate that too much. I'm going to use it really in round strokes. So I mean, I'm just missing that top bit slightly. Right, I'm just going to go over it with the actual lipstick now that I've lined it. Put it on. Like so. Right, I'm going to see if I shut the curtain or if it's going to change the light enough to see me better. That did absolutely nothing. That really washed out. Alright, now I'm going to add some bronzer. Just to the backs of my cheeks. Right, I've got like less than a minute, so I've got to quickly whack on some mascara. I pull really weird faces, I just realised how embarrassing. Just wiggle it on. Hey presto, all done. Oh my god, no, last touch. Oh, goodness. Right. Put a little bit of concealer on my nose and underneath my eyes. Because like I don't really have any blemishes at the moment. Just really sweep that under. Make sure it's all blended in, obviously, because you really, really, really don't want to be caught out. Over there. Right, and that's the finished look.